Hello, everyone. It's Charlton. Okay, man. This dude, he's the retired firefighter that shot at I think he was 14 years old. Brennan, I forget his name. It's down here. The young man, the teen, missed his bus to school, and he went to their door to ask for directions. He was going to walk to school, but he didn't know how to get there. So he went to their door, knocked on it, and an encounter ensued. It's Brendan Walker. That's him there, and his mom. So the woman who went to answer the door freaked out, probably unnecessarily, and thought he was trying to break in. Whatever, obviously because the young man is African American and they're white, it has racial implications. People think she freaked out just because he's black, and she starts screaming, and her husband was literally woken up out of his sleep. I think she's actually at the pipe. By the time he's woken up, she's on a 911 call. Again, she thinks the kid's trying to break in. And, so he's all frazzled and freaked out. He grabs his gun and he goes to, deal with what he thinks is an intruder. And the whole thing's a mess. It's a giant overreaction, big time. Agreed with that, all of it, And he fires at the kid who doesn't know he's a kid, but he's 14 and I don't know how tall he is. Who knows, So the kid's running away. He fires at him, but not, I believe he lifts his gun slightly. It fires into the air. He did take the safety off the gun in order to make it fire, so he did that, but he wasn't, in my opinion, he had never had any intention of shooting the person and was just trying to scare them away. Should he be shooting a gun off into the air like that just to scare somebody away? No, okay? And but they have found him guilty. That's already been done. Today was his sentencing. Found him guilty of assault with intent to commit bodily harm, and some other gun charge, basically, gun in the commission of a felony, something like that. Using a gun improperly in the commission of a felony, the felony being assault, with the intent to commit bodily harm. So he was already found guilty of those two things. Today was sentencing. He has been sentenced to 4 to 10 years. He's going to spend 4 years in prison, unless I guess he can win on appeal. And, yeah, man, 4 years, dude. And when you hear the dude testify, and so many people who comment on my video, just don't have no empathy for this dude whatsoever. I do. And even though obviously he's more sorry now than before the incident or during the incident, but I felt bad for the dude, man. He made a huge mistake. But does he deserve to be made an example of because he used his weapon improperly and shouldn't be firing a weapon into the air to scare somebody? Should he get 4 years for that? In my opinion, no way. And it's just crazy, man. He's gonna do 4 years. He's not eligible for parole until those 4 years are done, unless he wins on appeal. I don't know the exact legal process. Ziegler, I'll show you the video, and I just disagree, and I do think that this dude's being made an example of, because of over the gun issue and being trigger happy with a gun, which he was, and he should be punished, but not for 4 years in prison, not in my opinion. But I think 2 of them were mandatory, 2 of them because of the misuse of the firearm in the commission of a felony. I think that was 2 years minimum. And I guess they tacked on 2 years for the assault with intent to do bodily harm. Here's the video. You can see he does lift his gun slightly, and it kind of goes off prematurely. He says he was going to lift it completely into the air,
Already seen this video, which shows the moment 14-year-old Brennan Walker knocks on Jeffrey Ziegler's front door. The high school freshman got lost walking to school and stopped at this home in April to ask for directions, when Ziegler answered the door with a shotgun and, as you can see, fires at the teen.
All right, dude, you can see clearly, but it doesn't matter. It's a done deal, He's aimed, and then he stops, and then he lifts, and he shoots in the air. He just does. Should he be punished for that? Yeah, he should. It's irresponsible. It's reckless. Should he go to jail for 4 years for that? In my opinion, no way. It's absolutely outrageous. It's ridiculous. You know, and people who want him to go to jail basically, you know, because they got an issue with a white dude. And, you know, that's it. That's it, dude. That's it. It's crazy, man. It's totally crazy. I tell you, man. I tell you. Anybody, and he made it he's such a stupid thing. You should see him. He's pathetic in court testifying. In jail when he's during his bail hearing where he's testifying from, like, you know, a remote location on camera he's pleading with the judge, you know, to let him go home. And he's just, you know, you feel bad for the dude. Crazy, dude. Crazy. All right, so he's getting 4 years. A white retired firefighter has been sentenced to at least 4 years in prison for shooting at a black teenager who came to his Rochester Hills home asking for directions to school. Jeffrey Ziegler apologized before that he was sentenced Tuesday in Oakland County Circuit Court in Pontiac. A jury convicted him last month of assault and a gun crime. 14-year-old Brennan Walker was not injured. He told police he missed a school bus on April 12th and knocked on Ziegler's door in Rochester Hills after getting lost. Walker told police he ran after seeing a man inside the house grab a gun. The 53-year-old Ziegler says he woke up to his wife's screams and that she believed someone was trying to break into their home. Ziegler will be eligible for parole in 4 years. He made a mistake, man. I mean, it shouldn't be 4 years in prison. It's ridiculous. It's totally absurd. And that's the story there, man. Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe to my channel. Give me a like down below. I'll see you in the next video. Later, man.